I need to talk to you about my health. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a different video than what you're used to from me, but please bear with me. As you may have noticed, I haven't uploaded a video on my channel in over 4 weeks. That's because around 4 weeks ago, I started having a skin issue, and that's become progressively worse over the weeks. End of last week, I really thought that I was starting to do a little bit better, but then it got so much worse. As most of you watching me will know, I have ankylosing spondylitis, which is an autoimmune disease, rheumatism, and arthritis all packaged into one awesome, fun disease that I do not wish upon anyone. But yeah, I suffer from that, and last October I started taking biological injections. Sorry, I just can't speak. It's fine. So yeah, biological injections. Um, the biologicals that I inject, they are TNF protein inhibitors. Because of my autoimmune disease, I have too much TNF proteins that my body makes, and then that creates inflammation anywhere in the body. You think about what could get inflamed, and yes, it can, from the eyes to the ears to your entire back. And the ankylosing part of this disease means that my spine could fuse, my neck could fuse, or my rib cage could fuse if we don't control this disease as best as possible. So I was taking the biological injections to, manage my disease. Um, I've been taking them since October, but about 4 weeks ago, I suddenly started getting little bumps on my hand and then my other hand, and the bumps became bigger and it was itchy and burning, and it got so bad. I eventually went to a dermatologist last week. Finally, they were able to see me. I got a massive injection of anti inflammatory shizzles, as I called it. And they also took a biopsy, like a big chunk out of my leg to make sure that it wasn't infected. Thankfully, we now know that it was not infected, but we don't know the cause of the skin issue, which is extremely rare. And I'm not going to name it because I don't want you guys to Google it and figure out what it was and see how insanely painful and nasty it can look. I also am not coming on here for medical advice, so please don't give me that. Yeah, I'm close to like not knowing if I'll be okay, but I'm trying. I also don't want to make it bigger than it is, but like I said, end of last week, I thought I was doing pretty okay. My hands were starting to clear up. My hands are now in the process of slowly healing, which is going to take a while. But yeah, on Saturday, I woke up and it had spread all over my neck, my back, and like other parts of my body, and I'm like now covered in bumps that are itchy and burning. Like it feels like my skin is on fire. That's not a nice feeling. Um, I haven't been able to work because of this, and that sucks because I live for creating content. It's also my livelihood. Not creating content means that I'm not making enough money to like get me through the month, and that stresses me out very much. It's not fun. Um, so yeah, if you want to support me in any way, please just watch my videos and share my stuff because that would help me tremendously. And if you want to do more than that, you can buy some merch or, become a channel member or support me on Patreon or click the Streamlabs uh, link, because then you put money directly into my PayPal, which would be awesome, but not something that I'm actually asking of you, only if you feel like doing that. I will never ask people to like give me money. That's not who I am, not who I want to be ever. So we kind of know what the skin issue is. Like we do know, we just don't know what caused it. It might be a reaction to the biologicals injections that I've been taking every 2 weeks since October, which is weird because after so many months, like I've been doing that for what, 9 months now. It would be weird if you suddenly get a reaction to that. I've also hadn't had an injection now for 3 weeks. My last one was 3 weeks ago, and the skin issue has only progressively gotten worse. So it may not be a direct reaction to the medication. May be related to stress or an inflammation in the skin that caused it. Like maybe something I ate. We just don't know. I hope we are able to figure that out, because yeah, we need to like keep my disease, the ankylosing spondylitis, contained and managed, because if it goes ham, my back could fuse, my neck could fuse, my rib cage could fuse, and then I will never be able to feel okay again. So, yeah, I'm very stressed and I'm not doing well physically, but also it has quite an effect on my mental state. I was actually working on the Doggerland documentary and I was loving it. I was doing so well with it. I put so many hours into the script, and then my hands started to become painful and I couldn't type anymore, and then I couldn't do anything anymore. And yeah, I hope to be back with that soon. But yeah, I've not been doing well, and it feels really, really wrong to admit that, because I'm a control freak, I'm a Scorpio, I'm a weirdo from the Netherlands. I'm usually quite in control of everything, even though my disease is not something that you are able to control. It also took me a long time to accept the fact that I have this disease, and I've only had the diagnosis like 3 years ago, even though I've been dealing with the disease since I was around 11 or 12 years old. Um, Very late diagnosis, but okay. Uh, but yeah, I hope to be back soon, because I feel like I'm letting all of you down by not creating content and sharing knowledge and doing fun stuff with you guys. Um, so yeah, I just hope that you guys won't hate me for not uploading for so long. And it might be another week or two, maybe even longer, before I am able to return. Um, I hope to make a swift recovery, but yeah, I'm not really seeing that happen fast. Um, since, the skin issue has only gotten progressively worse. Going to the dermatologist tomorrow, and we'll see what they can do. Hopefully, they can do something. And yeah, if this video is a little bit out of sync, I recorded it on my Streamlabs app with my webcam. I couldn't sit down in front of the camera. I don't want to edit because it's too painful. So yeah, this is it. This is what you get right now. If you do feel like getting some merch, you can go to historywithkaylee.com. It's probably also in the description. And yeah, again, I am so sorry for not uploading. I said I wasn't gonna cry, so I'm not gonna cry. God damn it. But yeah, my sincerest apologies for being AWOL, and it's very difficult to admit that you're not doing well. And I wish I was doing well, because mentally I had been doing really, really okay in the past few months. And I really thought that I was getting to a really good place of, regularly making my weekly videos again and getting back into my whole schedule of like exercising and doing all the things that are healthy. And yeah, it's not like that, apparently. So, my biggest focus right now is being healthy enough to do the tour in Turkey, because I'm so excited for that. Like, I've been thinking about it nonstop for months, and I am going on that, whatever happens. I just hope that I can do that as healthy as possible and train and be a little bit more fit before it starts. Because I've been sedentary for like the last month, and that's not my lifestyle. That's with my disease, ankylosing spondylitis, like moving your body is one of the biggest things that you need to do. Like exercise is the best thing you can do for it. And I haven't been able to do that because my body feels like it's literally on fire. So yeah, sorry for the blabbing. Sorry to show you this side of me. Couldn't even get myself to do some makeup, so I mean, that really does show that I'm not doing well. I miss you guys, and hopefully I'll be back soon, maybe with a short live stream, or I don't know. Probably not this week, maybe, hopefully next week, we'll see. And yeah, I just hope you guys don't hate me. But yeah, sorry for this unedited blabbing bullshit about my health situation. Sorry, and love you guys. Bye.